you started your second project? Only one. I'll give you like a brief idea how to start and how to do a second project. Basically, the second project, you should create a portable file system and with using contiguous allocation. So in order to do that, first you should define your data structure, that your portable file system. It should consist of two things. One is the directory structure, which will have information about your FCB, that is a file control block, and free space management. And second will be the data blocks. So consider this is your executable file in which your program is there, and if you execute this one, in your console it should show UBOS. It should wait for the command from the user. Like if I'm giving open new.txt. So your PFS can be of any extension. It can be a text file or the data file or the PFS file. If I'm giving this command, then what it should be doing is you should check in your current directory whether that file system is available. If it is not there, then you should create that file. It will be of as mentioned in the project document, it should be of 10 KB size, and for the allocation, the disk block size is given as 256 bytes. So number of blocks will be comes around the 40. So in your PFS, you will have 40 blocks, each blocks of 256 bytes. So this will be numbered as 0, and this will be the 40th block as 39. Before going into your execution type, just define your data structures. You can consider first 4 bytes as directory structure, in which you can just use one block for the free space management and the remaining 3 for the FCB. And remaining can be used as a data blocks in your file system. So let's go into the command. We have seen the put command, then we've seen the open file, and now we'll see the put my file. So what it does, if you typing put a1.txt, so this is your considered as a Windows or Linux file system, and this is your portable file system. So if I'm giving put t1.txt, you should copy the t1.txt file into your file system. Since you have I defined as this as file control block, So I will just write the information of a1.txt in it, and the data of a1.txt will be written from here in the data blocks. Since it has 1 KB of 1, we'll be using 4 blocks. So you should manage your free space block. It will be like already it has been 4 has been given for the directory structures, and another 4 blocks is for the a1.txt. So like 2 KB is already done. So your available space for your PFS will be like 8 blocks. And for the FCB, you should write if you see that number 7, for the FCB you should have the information like the file name, which is a1.txt, and the size is like 1 KB, and create time and create date and time, and starting block ID and the ending block ID. The starting block ID will be like for this a1.txt, starting block ID will be 4 and the ending block ID will be 7. So it will be like 4, 7. This starting block ID and ending block ID will be used for the retrieval of your file system from the file. So this is like this information you will write it in the first block. And if you see get command, then you should check whether this file is available in your PFS through your directory structure. If it is there, then from the starting block ID and ending block ID, you should retrieve the data of that file and display it in your console. And like RM my file is like the remove one. If I'm giving this, then you should remove the a1.txt from it, and you should free space your data block memory, and you should update your the first free space block. Similarly, if I'm giving directory, then you should display like what are the files available and the creation date and file date. So like you should get the information from FCB and you should print it over in your console. And then I will just go for the kill. Kill will PFS file. If you are giving kill new.txt, then you should delete your PFS file. Then quit command is used to come out of the PFS file, but the PFS file will present in your Windows 1. Only if you are giving kill, then it should be deleted. So this is your step. Like, what if I am giving like put command a2.txt? What will happen? Anyone can tell?
Copy and put it into the new
your file system, and that take eight blocks, right? Up to.
Yes, what she said is correct. Like, I will just update the information of FCB first, and then since it's 2 KB, it will require 8 blocks of memory, starting from 8 to the 15. So then you will update your free space block. Similar way, if I am giving put.a3, then you should manage like it's a 7 kilobyte file, but you will be having, already you have used 2 and 4, like 4 bytes of your file, and remaining 6 only will be available. Since this is 7 KB, you will not be able to write it over here. You should create a new file with the name, a new 1.txt with the prefix. You can do it on your own way, like new 1.txt or new.txt of 1. You should create a new file system and you should allocate like 10 KB and you should write this A3.data into it. It's given in your project document. And
Does the new one, so the new one will be, so we, if, let's say if the 8 text is like 50 KB, so we have to create, so that our system will need to create like 5 new one, 5 new text.
yeah, you should be able to write like in each and every block like 10, 10, 10.
Okay, and our FCP is always,
FCP?
I mean, our new text is always 10.
New.txt.
I mean, new text is always 10 KB in total.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a project requirement, it should be a maximum of 10 KB. So 10, 10, 10. Then if I'm giving put or my file remarks, put or a1.txt important. Then the remark should be added to your directory structure, which is your FCB. And you should update in your new.txt. So once if you are done with your whatever you are doing this stuff, you should be able to save your BFS. And if I'm quitting the program or restart your system, and then again if I need to open new.txt, you should be able to retrieve all the information like a1.txt, a2.txt, and all the information. It should not be like you are doing it in runtime, and once if you are restarting the application or the program, then it should not create a new file. Since it's already present there, it should open your new.txt and all the details in it. So just take care of that one. I think remaining you can just see your program file. Like some unusual condition, like if the file name is already present, you can throw a message like file name is already present, please give a different file name like that. And all this should be done in your GCP. Before going to your GCP, just complete all the stuff using your local system. You can use C, C++, Java, Python. Once you are done with the one, you just copy the files into your GCP and then execute it. For C, C++, Python, you can already have the compiler is like GCC, and Python you can do using py. And for the Java, just Google it. It's like one command sudo yum install java _deva, something like that. Otherwise, you can just mail me. I will just send you the command. For the Java, you can just do all the stuff and jar the file and copy the jar file into your GCP, and then you will be able to execute that one. One recommendation is like don't do it in GCP because your GCP might get credit maybe get over if you are just doing directly in your coding part. Just do it offline and then just upload it in your coding part. Any doubts regarding your project 2?
Sorry, how do we upload, so if we do it offline, let's say we do it in Visual Studio first.
Okay.
If we do it in Visual Studio first, how do we upload it to GCP? Or do we just need to copy the whole code and then paste, create a file on GCP and paste it?
If you're using if you're using Java, if you're using just once you're done with all the program, just jar the Java, it's available in use. Then go to the VNC server, which is the document, and using the VNC server, you can just copy the jar file into your GCP. Then you can just upload it to your VNC server.